Oh, I have done a lot. Alright, so I have decided for the build. I'm going to lower intelligence by 10. Lower strength by 1. Give me a minute and I'll explain. So then I have 11 points to put elsewhere. Then I'll go to 140. Stay there for a good long while, if not forever. If I feel like the build is just fine, then I'll stay there. But more than likely, I'm going to bring it to 150, and now bring it an inch higher than that. With the 20 levels I have remaining, and the 11 I have kind of sitting around, I can put more into mind, health, maybe a little bit more into dexterity. And strength is going down by 1, because I'm going to use the Meteoric Ore Blade. I'm thinking, I'm probably not going to use this on any other build. Might as well use it on this one. I'm probably going to use the Spear and Gravitas combo thing, or just the Spear, on a different build. Also, this kind of matches my aesthetic very well. Definitely matches this. Look at how that goes together. I'm also going to use St. Trina's sword. And these two. Perfect. And the meteorite staff. If I'm lowering it by 10, honestly, the scaling isn't like brought down that much. But weirdly, it's brought down a lot on like the moon one. And I'm going to be using all of the gravity spells. The only ones I might not use is Well versus Collapsing Stars, because that's kind of the same spell. It's like using Glintstone Pebble when you have Great Glintstone Shard, you know? Like, there's no reason. No good reason. But I don't really have anything better to put there instead. Maybe Terra Magica? Well, with me essentially trying to lower my need for magic and raise my need for, sleep. Making sleep bomb bolts and all that. Now, one thing I did miss is a way to make sleep pots. I guess this is it. I never found this group of graves. The things you miss, right? Yep, that's it. Wow. I feel just really silly that I missed that. Well, I have something good to do with my cracked pots. Let me just, throw all the things I have at them. I doubt it counts as doing. I'm just gonna throw them. I'm not gonna discard them, just in case. I don't think it's gonna discard the pot, but I'll test it. 16 and 7. $16 and 7. Uh-oh. Haha! I forced it to be useful. See, this build is incredibly optimized and useful. And if you think it isn't, well, you're just dumb and stupid, really. Is there like a summon that does sleep? Because if that's the case, then that's also renewable, like the sword is. Oh wait. Oh man. I got this recently, right? Didn't I get this from the guy that when he died? Because I've heard that he and Celavus went their separate ways. What the heck? Lore? Dolores the Sleeping Arrow, spirit of a handsome archer, who dressed in the style of a man, called the Silent Hunter by some. She fires St. Trina's arrows from her short bow. Dolores once belonged to the Round Table Hold, where she was both a critic and a friend to Gideon the All-Knowing. It was because of her that that he and Celavus went their separate ways. Now, I assume this is just like an NPC. Really does look like a dude, but it is not. Let's see if you're any good. I could probably max you out, actually. I have Ghost Glove Warts up the wazoo, and I've not been using them this whole game. PvE-wise, you can make this build work. Jesus. Goodbye, Dolores. Uh-oh. Rah. the damage they do is still pretty minuscule. I like it, if that makes any sense. I like that they're not overpowered, but they still do their job. They're capable of missing, and it's just to build a status effect that I cannot so easily do myself. I can only do it in pot form, which is kind of a waste, in bolt form, or in sword form. And if I don't have the sword equipped, bolt form is like the only real one I can do. But I can do it through you. And that's nice. Goodbye, Dolores. Right, now that that bit's figured out, now this. This also doesn't do nearly as much damage, but it's down by only a little bit. Because this just has far more of a split towards physical than these two. This is like more physical than magic, and this is more magic than physical by far. Like, this is more than 100 plus scaling. A D to a B will do that, I guess. But this also is a katana, just generally, so it has a good moveset. It also is only +7 to this +8. The intelligence scaling might go up to a C, maybe? The alabaster sword was also another option, but that was like a B. Scaling and strength. Perfect. Yo, holy shit, I didn't even realize. Dude, that's cool. Dude, I just got Ichimonji from Sekiro on this thing? Do, like, other katanas have this, or is this unique? Whoa. This went from, like, you know, I'll use it, why not, it works, to, like, I like this. Dude, this is cool now. This is awesome. I was not prepared. I was expecting it to have, like, the boring every other katana, just, like, poke attack like this, but, you know, for the R2 also. I was not prepared for that to just be like a Ichimonji move. They literally have Ichimonji double. Of course they do. I should have known. I should have known they'd just, you know, make a Sekiro move. There's part of me that still just feels anxious that the Trina's Lily is not so easily obtained. But, like, I still have a crap ton. In fact, I could just make more now since I know I'm never going to be using anything else, right? Like, I'm not going to make any, like, poison or no fire or damage-based ones, right? I'll make one of this. Because there's like a thing with my crossbow that might make those better. Like I have no reason to use this. Cold isn't part of my build anymore, nor is blood. Poison never was. And I still have a good amount of those anyways. Yeah, I nearly have full up on this, and I still have Trina's Lily's to spare. So, I think I'm good for the rest of the game. For this playthrough. By the time I run out, I'll be in New Game Plus. And on top of that, I can just farm it from the Clean Rot Knights in the Swamp, which at this point in the game shouldn't be too hard to take down. There's one right by a Grace, too, so... Now let's see if there's anything actually special about Holy Bolts. Does it just do more damage? I don't think so. Maybe it has to be like the normal Holy Bolts, not the Bone Bolts. I'll figure it out soon enough. If nothing else, it's still like the best crossbow for this build possible. Oh my god. It's a Yeti. This is amazing news. I'm trying to think about all like the main uses of pots, but it seems like pots are mostly useful for lower level characters. At least the way I have them being used. Also, I think I have done everything that I possibly can before this bridge. The Zamor Ruins is done. And a little tippy top over there. Go around the side. There's the catacombs. I don't know if I can get on top of this. If I can, it's from over there. Dude, like, are those all... Those aren't alive, right? Did I ever mention how I really like this R2? Who knew? I really like this weapon. When I got this way back when, I was like, nah, nah. It's very strange how it's a strength-based katana, though. Deals magic damage. It seems like this thing is mainly a physical weapon if it has to go out of its way to state that it deals magic damage. Where did I get this? Caelid? I think I got it in Caelid. In one of the mines? If I recall correctly, I got it in the one that had all the jails. In Jail Cave, I think it was. But that's me going off of hours and hours ago. Days and days ago. Wow. This is where my man Juno Hoslow was. Rest in peace. I know I killed you, but like, come on. It was for the greater good. There's almost no, like, things in this game that you need to do a jump pad to do. So I imagine there's some other way up. Though I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to not use the jump pad. There are some places you can only get with a jump pad. Namely in the southern peninsula. To get that turtle shell shield, you need to do a funny little jump. At the very least with Torrent. At the very most with a jump pad. Alright. Oh my god. My ruins? Dude, it's my ruins. Every item here is specifically tailored for me. What do you got for me, Chief?
Where did you go?
Oh?
You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars. I've been waiting ever so long. Forever and ever, it seems.
Just say the word, sister.
Sister, where did you go?
Yeah, I think I know what to do.
You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars. I've been waiting ever so long. Forever and ever, it seems. Dear sister, you're finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
No. Fancy spin. Did I... Did I lose the ability to... I don't think so. Hey, bud. Alright, well now I have to go and see that very silly gesture. Oh my god. Finally. At long last. Well, you know what I just said? I got it in the Stargazer's ruins. That's like my signature gesture now. Them's the rules. After every single boss, I will use that. Oh, did this, like, open this up? I thought there was just a stone sword key thing here. Primal glintstone blade. That's a... This sounds... Oh, you. Oh, you. And thus did they die. How much health does this take away? Not that much. But I am sure that I don't really have any problems with casting the spells that I cast. I think on the same build that I plan on using the Glintstone Scarab, I could just stack that to then make spells even more free. It's always nice to have that as a choice, you know? I was debating going like left at first, but you know, I made the Absolute right call. Dude, the Stargazer's ruins. It's just... It's mine. This is made for me. I made this character named Stargazer Kaito before I realized stargazing was even a thing in this video game. Like, I had an idea maybe, but I didn't think it would literally be called stargazing. I knew stars were a big thing in the lore, but that's at the extent that I knew. It just kind of happened. I am most fortunate. Most fortunate indeed. Though it seems there's hardly anything here. Similarly to the Zamor ruins, there's probably like one good treasure, which was that. And, you know, the best treasure, which is the emote, or the gesture. Oh, I see a little steeple. Can I finally get a new memory stone? After all this time? I still speculate I can get 2 more naturally speaking. Although, to be fair, maybe those 2 only come by wearing that talisman. See, that's an example of a puzzle that I was able to figure out, and it's not like how, you know, there's some puzzles in this game where it's just like, okay, cool, but how? How did you figure that out? How did anyone figure that out? Like erudition with the heads on in front of the door. The fact you have to use the gesture, that's clever. The fact you have to have the helmet on, that like the one player who had the helmet on already did that, and it opened, and then they just shared it on the internet. There's no way people would guess to do that. My man. Hello.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Infinite ballista bolts. Infinite great arrows. Cool. Good to know there is a way to get those. Albeit very far in the game, but hey. I don't even need many of these. I got 12.
Something else?
that's the death ones. I thought it was this. No runes. I assume someone was just summoning him, and that me doing that was unnecessary, but hey, it was funny. I imagine this is Castle Soul. Yeah, alright, I'm out of here. That's a grace. How do I get down there? Here's how I get down there. Why is there a... Okay. Kinda odd to have that and in the middle of nowhere, right? That's very missable. Oh. Death, right. Oh. Oh no, it got the full wing. Oh, bama, moom. Please no, I don't. I wanna. What am I doing? Yeah, I didn't think I was getting anywhere with that, but hey. Oh, Stake of Marika. Looks like it's my lucky time. Never mind. What is this? Bird don't care. I'm getting off my horse. Okay, well. What is the best course of action here? What is that sound? That's probably just the... Ow. It's just a skeleton shooting lasers. My defense goes down when I... Oh, yes it does. Oh man, that's not even a little bit. That's quite a bit. Oh, 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 the damage is very large, actually. Ooh, my life. I wonder if you could be, you know, if you could fall asleep. That'd be pretty silly. Not gonna waste any of my bolt until I know that I can. I'm beginning to think not. Ah. Alright, sleep don't work. Spam. It's been a minute since I've done any rock sling spam. Oh, and then give me one of these. Go. I'm stuck in the animation. Oh no. I heard this game has a pretty ludicrous difficulty spike. Because up until now, there has been like, let's say out of 100 bosses, obviously there's not been 100 bosses, but out of 100 bosses, like 70 of them have been just a little bit or extremely too easy. Even some of the big ones. Like, I think Renala was just a little bit too easy. I'm not sure what they could have done. It was still a good boss. In terms of quality, it was all there. Maybe literally just giving her more health in Phase 2. Phase 1 was, like, perfect, weirdly. Like, they couldn't have done that any better than they did, pretty much. I actually think I could use that for, when he shoots the stuff. Oof. That was the wrong... I thought he was doing something else, actually. And he's not stopping. I thought he was... Deathbird. Oh, my life. Things were going good for a second there until they weren't. Yeah.